Welcome back to Scandinavian Cookbook. I'm Sylvia, and I've now shared a lot of my favorite Norwegian recipes from my home here in Bergen. So today I thought I could compile a list of my favorite easy Norwegian recipes. And because these are all so easy to make, they're also incredibly popular here in Norway. I'll be linking all of the recipes in the description box below, and while you're there, click subscribe for more Scandinavian recipes. First up, we have eplekake, or Norwegian apple cake. This is an incredibly popular cake to make here in Norway, largely because it's so easy, yet so delicious. The batter is quite simple to whip up, and then you just top the cake with sliced apples, and oh, it is so delicious. I am linking the recipe in the description box below. Next up, we have rømmegrøt, or Norwegian sour cream porridge. It might not sound so tempting if you've never tried rømmegrøt before, but oh my goodness, it is so delicious. I hope you agree with me. And it's really quick and easy to make. Sour cream porridge is smooth and creamy, but it has a certain tangy sourness thanks to the sour cream. And then we top it with cinnamon and sugar, or sometimes we'll top it with dried meats if we want a savory flavor. Sour cream porridge is most commonly eaten in the summer, but you can make it any time of year just as a nice comfort dish. I'm linking the recipe in the description box below. Next up, we have sandnøtter. These are a light shortbread cookie that often have vanilla flavoring, but I actually like them even more with lemon zest. It gives it a nice citrus flavor. These are popular Christmas cookies in Norway, but you'll also see them throughout the year. And personally, I love to make them any time of year because they're quick and easy to make, and they are so delicious. I'm linking the recipe in the description box below. For a savory dish, we have fiskesuppe, or Norwegian fish soup. This is a creamy, thick, almost chowder-like fish soup. And if you've been to Norway, you'll know that we're incredibly proud of our fish soup here. I live in Bergen. We're proud of the Bergen version of fish soup. And I also lived in northern Norway for 4 years, and we were very proud of our fish soup up there too. So with this recipe, I've kind of taken elements from both Bergen fish soup and northern Norwegian fish soup and made the best of both worlds, I think. I'm linking the recipe in the description box below. Favorite Norwegian dishes is actually the national dish of Norway, fårikål, which literally means mutton in cabbage, though these days we usually use lamb instead of mutton. Fårikål is a stew made with lamb, cabbage, whole peppercorns, and a bit of water and salt. That's it. It's incredibly simple to make, but it's so cozy and delicious. We love to eat it, especially in the autumn here. I'm linking the recipe in the description box below. We have kind of two dishes in one, Norwegian waffles, or if you don't have a Norwegian waffle iron, you can make Norwegian pancakes. They're quite similar, very similar flavors and ingredients, and so delicious and incredibly easy to make. What I love about Norwegian pancakes is you can make them savory or sweet, or what I like to do is make half of the batch savory, and then halfway through I'll add some cardamom and sugar into the batter, and then I'll make the rest as sweet dessert pancakes. I'm linking the recipe in the description box. Finally, we have a Norwegian favorite, lefse. Now, if you've made lefse before, you might disagree with me and say that lefse is not an easy Norwegian dish to make, but this lefse recipe actually is quite simple. This one uses semolina instead of potatoes. It's a common misconception amongst American Norwegians that all lefse is made with potatoes. In fact, most lefse in Norway is made with wheat, not potatoes, but we do have potato lefse as well. It's just not the most common form of lefse in Norway. But this recipe uses semolina to make a very nice soft texture of the lefse, and you can make small lefse, which you can simply fry in a large frying pan, so they're much easier to handle because they're so small. This recipe is for lefse with kling, so I also include butter and sugar in the center, and oh, it's so good. It really brings me back to my childhood. I've linked the recipe in the description box below.